Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be doing things a little differently. We're going to be starting off with our Bible verse and a prayer. And the purpose for the prayer is simply for guidance to make sure that I'm doing what God wants me to do with these videos and spend money on what He wants me to spend money on. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about John 8:7 before we do our prayer. So let's see what this says. So when I condemned asked him, he lifted up himself and said unto him, he that is without sin among you, let him throw the first stone. So I forgot exactly what was going on, but they had this woman that had, I think she broken the law, and they were gonna stone her, but Jesus took up for her. Yeah, and yeah. So every now and then we all break the law. Sometimes some of us do some things like killing or doing something else violent. You know, but the Bible says this: sin is sin, and the wages of sin is death. So what do those things mean? That means that we all deserve to die or hell, even for the little sin. Like let's say, for example, I stole $1 from a grocery store. I deserve to die or hell. Or I stole $1,000. I still deserve to die and go to hell. But yeah. So let's get to the prayer. And I'm going to bow my head and close my eyes, and y'all should do the same. And I'm going to say, Dear Heavenly Father, that's going to start, and at the end, I'm going to say, in your precious holy name, amen. Then that's the end of that. After that, y'all can open your eyes and raise your heads. Okay, Dear Heavenly Father, I pray that you help please guide me to make the right financial decisions, Father, with the equipment I need, the things like cameras, computers, those things, and the games that I play too. In your precious holy name, amen. Now let's get to the game. Sorry about the wait, but let's see. Should be underneath this one, or maybe it's on this one. Why is it not do? Alright, let me mute my TV. I have my earbuds on. I can still hear it. Go with this one. Let's see, I think that's the more up-to-date one. Yeah, it is. That one. Okay, now where am I gonna go? They got a locked door. I could have sworn I done this already. Maybe it didn't save. Okay, why is it not doing? Uh, uh, okay. Press spacebar to continue. Okay, that's how I do. Yeah, let's get rid of these droids, then mess with the computer. You mess with the wrong ones. I wonder why now I don't have. I wonder why I just have to. Let's see.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
I'm gonna go mess with the computer now. What's back here? Is he the arcade? Apparently not, but I'm gonna go mess with the computer first before I go right there. Alright. I'm gonna say what's this one over here?
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here? Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns. Oh, you mean you didn't come here on purpose? I'm shocked. I really am. This slice of paradise is the Paragus mining facility.
Sure.
The only supplier of shipping-grade engine fuel to this corner of the galaxy. Paragus fuel plays havoc with engines, but it gets the job done. As long as you don't mind the toxic byproducts and trying to mine it without blowing yourself up. Yeah, this asteroid belt is one giant minefield. One proton torpedo, even a stray blaster shot, can start an explosion that'll make the one that shattered Paragus 2 look like a kid's pop detonator. You know the planet with the exposed core you saw flying in? That hole was caused by the first mining station that tried to siphon fuel off the planet. Blew a whole chunk out of the planet and set it drifting out here in a big clump of fuel-cooled asteroids. So the miners drill the asteroids now, not the planet's surface. That's why they don't allow blasters here. Can't trust a miner jumped up on Juma Juice not to fire one stray shot that'll turn the entire colony into a thermal detonator. Do I look like some miner? Look, when I start shooting, I'm real careful who and what I shoot, even when I'm drinking. Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want, but they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal. You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions. Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high. The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows? Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
Okay.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course. Well, that was the story. But whatever happened there must not have lasted. Oh, there was some big civil war on Korriban. Knocked that academy to the ground. Looks like Revan's grand crusade finally consumed her. Yeah, well, when she became a Sith Lord, she sure didn't stop. She killed her way across half the galaxy. The males are bad enough. But when a woman falls to the dark side, you better space yourself before they catch you. Look, no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody? The miners can't all be gone. But if they are, look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times. This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here. Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console. All right, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted. and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually
Okay.
freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure pizzazz. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown, and hey! This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean. No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight and leave us here. Trapped. I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us. We could try. But if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, why not call them and chat? I don't think a friendly
Yeah, that's
call is
not a
gonna wake
good
them up.
idea.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Then we went the first
Tracked
one.
the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger, and it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean true.
So this one?
Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid's story. The T3 droid had seized up, so we left it in storage in standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's a trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with him. Quarter of the mining crew wanted us to collect the creds for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will know word from the Republic. But I've sent out a broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, so let's see. You know, I think. Okay. So for. Oh, there we go. Let's see what they got. Okay. Now, how do I repair myself? Maybe I don't need no repairs. I don't know. I'm just exploring this area. It looks like this might be. I don't know. I don't know where this leads. Alright. 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 Something about securing the hanger. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Nothing. I'm gonna head the other way. You ready? Alright, it's time over here. So, wait, there's something over here. I just have been. Been over here. Haven't been over here, no? It's over here. So you go that way. Ain't had that. I'm gonna go back this way. To dim down real quick. Let's go in here. Let's get this. I don't even know how to use the repair kit. I don't. There's none over here. I want to save after this. It's very odd. Okay, that's what I got. Okay. Okay. Apparently I repaired myself. It's nothing further this way for me to get, I don't think. No. It's back up here. Did you check out everything? Yeah, I got everything. At this time I'm gonna save the game. The talk is that one. Be ready. Let's just be ready. Save again. Ooh. Get this. Get this. Okay. So with this. Alright. So that's the ship. That's that. That's that. That's that. Okay, I don't think I've been over there.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well, to prevent further system compromises. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives. Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the navicomputer's been voice locked. You'd need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full override. Who ordered the mining droids? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to... I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for... It's not like that. Consider... If anyone... Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. Regardless, still no luck accessing the navicomputer. It's been voice locked, maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the navicomputer and put in a new one, if we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going, or where it had been. Only smugglers do that, or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna save again. That way I don't have to listen to that cutscene. And this time we're gonna head over here. Wait, let's see if there's anything we can do right here. No? No override from a console. How about this one? Why do I have a feeling I have to go back over here to override it? Running? Okay, I think I did this already, but I'm making sure. Yeah, I think I did this already, but I'm making sure. I'm gonna undo it. So I'll head this way then. Hey, buddy. Save. Let me save the game right here, because I really don't want to go through the cutscenes again. Computer, yes, I got it, okay. Now I can go back over here. I've got the thing for the computer, okay. See? Okay. Okay, so where am I at? I am right over here. So there are two ways. Go this way or go that way. Let's see if... Hold on, the controls are not responding. Alright. Let's just sit there on this and... Yeah, I've been here, but... Yeah, I've been there. Have I opened this one? I think I did. Yeah. Trying to see if there's anything I'm missing. Yes, it's to the left. I'm gonna try using that mind that I got. Now I got this mind right here. I can try using that. Of course, I need to open the something through the comm panel. Maybe there's something up here. Or not up here, but wait, he's back. Oh, he's in self-repair mode. See, I think I got everything. I'm gonna make sure. And we're almost at my hour break time, which is whenever I take a break after an hour. Maybe there's something up here. No, anything right here? No. Anything right here? No. Oh, I see some droids. Okay, so the one to the right is open. Okay. That's all I was missing. This one. That's all I was missing. Okay. Let's do it. Let's go with this. Like that. Let's go with this. Get some repairs on. I think I got something right here. Let's see. That. Let's see. About to take a little break in a few minutes, like I said earlier. That's weird. They got some kind of force field over here. Steel line sensor. Okay, so there's a mine. There's a mine right by the fuel thing. That's just maintenance. Okay. Okay. I did that. Wait, I need to. Huh.
So is that stupid droid of yours going to come through or not? Well, I'm beginning to think I was a little better off in my...
Something's been
Well,
activated.
what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through. If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar. Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there. You're either really brave or really crazy. Or both. Alright, I'll try to monitor things from up here. And be careful. The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droids, so don't be playing hero too hard. Not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this rock by myself. I'll keep the comm link open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
Okay, so we got head from here. See the map? Okay, so I guess I head to the right or to the left over here. So this way. And this way. See, where am I even at? Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so there's almost nothing over here. Oh, here. Okay, there it is.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed to
There's a sign. That's where we've been. Hold on, I might be able to override it from the main computer over here. Yeah, I don't know what to do from it right here. Wait, looks like there's... Okay, there's something to the left. I didn't go all the way down here. Apparently. No, wait, there's something over here. Okay. So wait a what? Okay, I'm gonna take a left. And down here. And this way. Wait, whoa.
Is this thing on? All right. All hands, especially you, Corder. Listen up, because I'm not going to say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is going to take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Paragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Paragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out.
Okay.
And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The three idiots were grouped so close to the charge, it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just Corda and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility is going to be space dust by the time the next Telos freighter arrives. So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. It shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnel,
Okay, I
just
think
close
I've
one
already
eye
seen
and pretend
this.
it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir,
Are you?
yes.
I installed an override. As added, whoever.
Security office and storage room. Communications. Holding cell. Emergency mining. And now if I head to my left, head this way. Yes, that way I haven't been. Okay, I'm gonna save right here, then I'm gonna take a little break. We'll be right back, guys. Y'all won't even notice, but I'm gonna stop recording. This isn't live, so I can do that. Okay, so before we start again, I would just like to say I have a prayer request for somebody that's going through a hard time. I don't know the exact details, but it's pretty serious, and they need the prayers. I'm not going to say who it is because they didn't ask me to say this. And I don't believe in giving out any information over the internet to people I don't know without permission. Let's see which one. This one was the new one. So it alone. Okay. Is it? Do you answer the picture distorted a little bit? Okay, my according to my sound device, I am getting some sound, but I don't hear none. On. Okay, let's go for attempt number 2, I guess. And this, so where's that? Let's end it. And we might go with the auto, save, then launch this again. Not sure what's going on with the sound. So, okay, now I'm hearing something. No game. Which one? Yeah, this one's the newer one. Let's go to load. And at least we have a load bar.
Can you read me? What did you say? Your signal's crammed with static. There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragas fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down. Will do. And be careful down there.
Here we go. Okay,
Find the emergency supplies? About time. The whole half-naked Jedi thing was wearing a little thin. But there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines, and the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them. Yeah, it's like a military-issue energy shield, except it's designed to protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the droid mining lasers. It won't last forever, certainly not against multiple laser hits, but it may buy you some time if you get ambushed by a battalion of droids. Just equip it on your wrist, and then you can activate it like a med pack. Again, it won't last forever, so make it count. Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids.
Sure.
You could, if you have the skill in a stealth field generator. These droids rely on thermal sensors, primarily to detect fuel deposits. The good thing is, that explosion down there kicked up so much heat and steam it may blind
I
them.
don't remember any explosion. I think I skipped some of this.
Well, these are construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia. Since they rely on ranged weapons, get in close with a melee weapon and start bashing them. In close combat, the guy with the vibro blade has the edge over the guy with the rifle, droid or not. Otherwise, just drill them from a distance. If they're not shielded, then.
Okay.
Yeah, it's possible some of the droid models may have mining shields on. If so, the shields may absorb laser fire. You can usually tell when a shield is active. It'll make an electrical field around the target. If they activate a shield, the best thing you can do is hit them with a melee weapon or try to burn out the shield with continual fire. But that could take a while, and it leaves you a target. There's got to be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence.
Okay. Okay, so to equip something, you have to go with there. There, no, not this. Oh boy. This one and this one I don't have any witnesses. Okay, I want that. I want this. Okay, okay. Okay. And let's go back. Go back. Go to this. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so Okay, so that's choosing my party. You do none right there. You do none right here. It's a map. Well, what's this then? Okay, so what this is. Okay, so I have a lightsaber, and he says the best thing would be maybe a stealth generator would be better. I can't equip that. Let's go with something for right here. So with that, we're gonna be well armed. I want to be prepared. Alright. Now then. I look like I'm from Star Trek right now. This is oddly. It's odd. Should I go that way? Should I go this way? Hey, I want to go this way. Okay, how many, pair, let's see. There's 4, 6. All I can do is the computer usage. Why does it? Go with this. And Danny's. I makes bad decisions. Okay, the blaster has to go. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go. I'll see you. There are at least 3 other ones. I don't see me winning this. Gotta get out of here. Gotta run. Need some help. Help. I seen one floating. I just fought so many. Oh, yes, I'll take it. All of those. Guess I'll head this way.
Hey, watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against the heat if you move quickly enough.
Still have an energy shield on? On.
Watch where you step. I'm picking up a lot of sonic mines down there. Don't run unless you have to. Makes them harder to spot. If you have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them and use them against the droids. That is, if the mines don't get you first. If you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the sonic charges a little easier. Those mining droids, especially the excavator models, are designed to arm and set sonic charges for mining. Chances are if they still had charges after they went rogue, then they may have set them to try and kill the miners. And you. If you see one of those excavators, watch out. They may use their undeployed charges as projectiles.
Okay. No. Let's go. Attack.
You're getting close to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft.
Okay.
The central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on. Sensor? It must be maintenance drones. Watch out. Those little pests will try to repair the mining droids if you don't gun them down first. Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this. Sure, if you have a stealth field generator, it'd make it an easy walk to the central droid controller.
Battlefield. Energy shield. Survey. Okay, I do still have a stealth field. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. I'm accessing the computer. Okay, we're shutting down the containment fields. Emergency hatch don't have nobody.
Everybody here? What's up, Kurta? We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners said they served with him on Malachor 5. Malachor 5? So he's one of the survivors. Or worse, a Mandalorian.
Survivors of what?
So what? Not a survivor, idiot. He's one of the Jedi from Malachor 5.
If he's one of the Jedi, hell, we can't have him walking around here. I don't know what he'll do.
I thought all the Jedi were wiped out in the Civil War, weren't they?
Guess they missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nar Shaddaa is still alive.
What? You want to sell the Jedi to the exchange? Corda, have you been chewing spice?
Look, you know how big that bounty is? That Jedi's our ticket off this rock. Gorda, there's no way the officers will go for that. They'll lock us up for sure.
Then we'll...
Yeah, I would.
Everybody, what's up?
Not
I did that one twice, I mean.
Gorda, then we'll...
So now I'm gonna go do a little bit of exploring. Okay, so I got that one. Then I got this. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just wandering around here. No one can go through there. I'm so glad I just learned all these joints. Let's see, should I do this? Okay, so I am, over here, I guess. No, I'm not going to even try to make it. I'm going to try to go this way. See what they got right here. I did get everything right here. Guess I don't need that. If I'm stealthy, maybe I can make it through here. Okay, I can't go in there. What was that? What was that? I'm gonna go this way. I head this way.
Yeah, picking up some strange readings. What are you doing down there? The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels. I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Okay. I gotta get out of here. I don't remember heading this way, so I'm gonna head this way. Okay, so now where do I head? What's over here? So I need to head this way. Or I could explore. Let me go explore over here. Okay, I gotta go around. I need to head this way. Through here. And head through there. Okay, I'm gonna take the wrong way. I gotta go. Take a left if I'm reading this right. Yeah. Head this way. Yeah. You got left. Continue going straight. Okay, that was broken, so. And that's the wrong way for me to go anyway. Need to head through here if I'm reading this right. Yeah, I'm heading the right way, okay. Go left over here. Wait, it's over here somewhere?
Can you read me? There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragas fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid... Will do. And be careful down there.
I need a change. Here we go.
Find the emergency supplies? About time. The whole half-naked Jedi thing was wearing a little thin. But there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines. And the safety harness can be helpful if you try to...
Yeah, I already know this.
You can handle yourself.
Over here, yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Yeah, just make sure I already got everything. Let's see. Oh, I didn't get this, okay. Yes, I did. And we can get all the parts I can right now. And let's fight. I'll target him. Wait. No. I have to attack him, okay. Here we go. I think I'm gonna need a backpack after this. That's it. You know what?
Can you read me? There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragas fuel depot. If the passages have... There should... Will do. Find the emergency... About time. A whole half-naked jet. Look, there may be some survey gear... Yeah, it's like a military-issue energy shield. It won't let... Just equip it on your wrist, and then you can activate it like a med pack. Again, it won't last forever, so make it count. Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signatures, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids. You could, if you have the skill in a stealth field generator. These droids rely on thermal sensors, primarily to detect fuel deposits. The good thing is, that explosion down there kicked up so much heat. Well, these are construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia, since they rely on close. You could, if you have the skill and the good. Well, these are construction in close. There's got to be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence.
See, I think I got everything. Yeah. Let's see. Everyone shields, okay. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. So with that, oh, you have a procedures. Okay. Here's the point where I'm going to save it again. Okay.
Watch where you step. I'm picking up a lot of sonic mines down there. Don't run unless you have to. Makes them harder to spot. If you have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them and use them against the droids. That is, if the mines don't get you first. If you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the sonic charges a little easier.
Okay, so. Okay, and your my skills. Here's that. Equipment, inventory. How did I get to my skills? I wonder. I did it one at a time. No. That's how I did it. Okay. How many did y'all have? I have 2. Okay, so I can do. Let's do stealth. Do security. Okay. Oh, did I do that right? No, I didn't. Okay, repair. This. Stealth. And security. Okay. And accept. And powers. Accept. Okay. Disable. Recover. Yeah, level 2. Disable. Disable. So I'm gonna head this way. That's it. You know what? That's it. You know what? You know what? Time to run. Time to run. We need a blaster. Finally got hit in. So we got right here. See, we're about to have to end the video. Almost out of time. So we're gonna head this way. So I think we got it from here, but yeah, we got everything from it. And then that way.
Hey, watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against the heat if you move quickly enough.
I'm gonna collect as many things as I can. Skill level 2. Skill level 2, okay. I got more than one, so I'm gonna deal with them accordingly. We're moving for the kill. That's it. You know what? That solved that, no problem.
You're getting close to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on. Sure. If you have a stealth field generator, it'd make it an easy walk to the central droid controller. Sensor? It must be maintenance drones. Watch out. Those little pests will try to repair the mining droids if you don't gun them down first. Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this. Sure. If you have a stealth field.
Okay, so I already have that equipped. And yes, it's good. Okay, so let's see.
Everybody here? What's up, Corda? We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 app.
Forget this. Now, not as if he's one. I thought all. Guess. Look, you know, Gordon. Then we'll.
Wait, did I eliminate them? Okay, I gotta go, guys. Bye.